The moment you slide behind the wheel of the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette, you sense that this isn't just another sports car. It's a statement, a bold combination of heritage, performance, and innovation. From its mid-engine layout to its driver-centered cockpit, the Corvette carries a legacy of American muscle and modern precision craftsmanship. But as you'll see, the 2026 model elevates everything. Let's explore what makes it so compelling, what the numbers say, and whether it might just be the sports car everyone should consider. From the outside, the 2026 Corvette hits you with attitude and purpose. The proportions scream performance: a wide stance, low roofline, and sculpted lines that channel air into every lip and vent. It's mid-engine, meaning the powertrain is behind you, giving the car a poised, almost exotic silhouette. The front nose is aggressive but refined, the rear flanks broad and mechanical. On the road, you'll notice the aerodynamic touches are not just for show. Every vent, every intake is functional, helping cooling, downforce, and high-speed stability. When it comes to engine and performance, the base Stingray model of the 2026 Corvette starts at around $70,000. That is an astonishing value for what the Corvette delivers, with up to 495 horsepower available in that base trim. In terms of speed, we're talking 0 to 60 mph in approximately 2.9 seconds in the Stingray variant. For those seeking even more performance, other trims climb into much higher territory. The Z06 and ZR1 variants offer radically greater power. For example, the ZR1 starts around $183,400 for the 2026 model year. Inside, once you're in the cockpit, you feel like you're in a purpose-built machine. The driver is centered, controls are intuitive, and the cockpit wraps you in performance. Materials are premium, leather, Alcantara, metal trim, but the overall focus is on driving purity. The seats hug you, the steering wheel is compact and loaded with driving mode switches. A large center display, digital instrument cluster and tactile controls are all oriented toward the driver. What Lexus and Mercedes may call driver's mode, Corvette simply makes standard. On the tech front, the 2026 Corvette punches well above its price class. You get selectable drive modes, Tour, Sport, Track, that change throttle mapping, steering feel, suspension settings. The infotainment system supports wireless smartphone integration, and the overall interface is slick and responsive. On the safety side, modern driver aids are included: rear view camera, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping alerts. While this is a sports car, you're not sacrificing everyday usability. One of the great things about the Corvette is that despite its supercar looks and capabilities, it can actually be living room friendly. The mid-engine layout gives a surprising amount of practicality for a two-seater. There's a front, plus a rear luggage compartment. You could pack for a weekend away without folding seats. The driving position feels commanding yet comfortable, daily commuting works, and yet when you unleash it, the performance is there. Let's talk about value. A starting price of roughly $70,000 for the base Stingray model is remarkable in 2026. Compare that to many European sports cars which cost double or more for similar levels of performance. The Corvette gives you V8 engine performance, exotic styling cues, and serious driving dynamics at a price that makes you pause. As one review summed it, capable of performance that's among the world's best, and it does so at a price that drastically undercuts its European rivals. Now certainly if you go up the trims, you'll spend more. The Z06 and ZR1 push well into six figures, but the base model already delivers huge bang for buck. Performance numbers matter, of course. With the Stingray you have 495 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.9s, top speed roughly 194 miles per hour. And even for the Z06 you're talking upward of 670 horsepower in some configurations. For many drivers, that translates into track-ready capabilities yet usable on public roads. The chassis, brakes, tires are all engineered with serious performance in mind. In other words, this is not a sporty car that compromises, it's a true performance machine with real road usability. Another aspect worth noting is the design and engineering pedigree. The Corvette name has decades of history, and the 2026 model capitalizes on lessons learned. Mid-engine layout means better weight distribution, better handling, and the car feels much more planted than many V8 front-engine cars. The technology has matured. The aerodynamic touches are refined. The interior is more comfortable and less raw than past hardcore performance cars, but still feels connected. From the viewpoint of ownership, the Corvette offers a blend of excitement and daily usability. For those who want to drive hard on weekends and yet use the car during the week, it checks a lot of boxes. Storage compartments, decent visibility for such a low car, good road manners when not flogged, all help. Not every supercar can say that. Of course, there are trade-offs. With a car built for performance, you'll face higher running costs, fuel, tires, maintenance of high-performance brakes and rubber. Insurance will be higher than a typical sedan. Ride comfort may be some compromise compared to luxury GTs. But for many buyers, those trade-offs are worth it given the performance and character you get. Speaking of character, the engine soundtrack in the Corvette is a big part of the appeal. That naturally aspirated V8 in the Stingray gives a visceral roar. The higher trims elevate that further. It's not just about acceleration numbers, it's the feeling, the sound, the connection between driver, machine and road. When you press the accelerator and the rear tires grip and you feel the car say, "I'm ready," that's part of the package. Let's imagine your day. You head out early morning, the sun low, you fire up the Corvette, the engine rumbles to life. You take a scenic twisty route, the car corners flat, the steering sharp, the brakes confident. You hit a straightaway and the acceleration is immediate, the V8 roar building as you shift through the dual-clutch gearbox. You arrive at lunch, you park, you step out and heads turn. Later, you load luggage, you cruise back home, the suspension tuned for comfort now. That versatility is rare. Another dimension is the customization. Color choices, interior trims, wheels, performance packages, you can tailor the Corvette to your taste. Want more track focus? Choose the performance package with upgraded aero, carbon ceramic brakes, wider tires. Want a more refined street presence? Pick the luxury upholstery, premium audio, and softer ride. The platform allows both, weekend warrior, and daily hero. In the broader market context, the 2026 Corvette stands out. Many manufacturers now limit high performance to exotic price tags. The Corvette bucks the trend. For enthusiasts watching budgets closely, this car offers one of the best performance to price ratios available. As one reviewer put it, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette is capable of performance that's among the world's best, and it does so at a price that drastically undercuts its European rivals. For younger buyers or first-time supercar owners, Corvette provides a gateway without the six-figure entry fee that many other marques demand. Let's be clear, if you want the ultimate Corvette, you'll spend more than the base. The Z06 and ZR1 trims push into premium territory. For example, the ZR1 starts around $183,400 United States dollars. But still, even there the performance justifies the cost for serious drivers.